Hi, and welcome to month 3. I got it right this time. Month 3, video number 2. And this is about building your legacy. This month we're talking about what are you going to leave behind. Last week we talked about 5 weeks after, or 5 years after you passed away. What are people saying about you? That's your legacy. Today I want to talk to you about building your legacy. Building your legacy involves 4 key components: core values, beliefs, your mission, and your desired outcomes. Your core values are like your non-negotiable, you're hardwired to look at the world this way, okay? And it's influenced by culture, it's influenced by your upbringing, it's influenced by your particularly your close family. When you're very young, your core values are established very young. Then you have beliefs. Beliefs are very time sensitive. People go, oh, I believe the same thing forever. Well, think about it for a minute. I used to believe that Santa Claus came down the chimney and delivered all the presents, and I don't believe that anymore. I used to believe that the Easter Bunny, that some kind of big bunny came hopping in and left the Easter baskets around, at Easter time. And I don't believe that anymore. So beliefs are time sensitive and they change. And throughout your life, you will have things that you believe. There was a time when people believed that the world was flat, and they believed it so adamantly. I mean, it was basic, almost a core value. There were people that were executed by the government for saying that the world was round. There used to be the belief that the earth was the center of the universe and everything rotated around it. And God forbid the person that discovered that wasn't true, when they broke the news, that was pretty dangerous because there was a certain belief system. Okay? Then you have your mission, like, why are you here? Your mission is your purpose, okay? And it's the fuel that drives you towards number 4, your desired outcomes. And your desired outcomes, very simply, are your goals, your desires, or your intentions, okay? When you get these 4 things working in conjunction with each other, you are unstoppable. Yet, very few people that come to me for help have ever even sat down and worked out their core values, beliefs, mission, and desired outcomes. There's a lot of people who have done their desired outcomes. They do their goals every year. And almost all of them have very few of them come to fruition because when your core values, your beliefs, your mission, and your desired outcomes are not congruent with each other, they create a gridlock that prevents you from moving forward. When you sit down and define them and hone them to where they're all working together, things manifest very quickly. In order to leave the legacy that you desire, you need to get clear on these 4 things. And if you need some help getting clear on these 4 things, contact me, Toby at tobychristensen.com. Shoot me an email. Let's have a conversation about how I can help you. Once you get these squared away, you will move in the direction of your desired outcome faster than you ever imagined, and you will manifest the life that you've dreamed of faster than you could ever imagine. It's really powerful, really cool to see. So this week, spend some time looking at your core values. What are the deal breakers? This is what I stand for, and I will not move from it. What are your beliefs, and do those still serve you? Okay? Here's a great example. I remember when I got a very lucrative job, and I always wanted to have a lot of money. I was raised in a very poor family. And we always had 3 square meals a day, but no extras for most of my life. And I always wanted to have a bunch of money so I could have some cool stuff. But I remember not being able to manifest it, and it drove me nuts. And I was talking to a friend of mine, and he said, it's very likely that some of your core beliefs some of your core values and beliefs are not in alignment with the goals that you're setting. And he said, tell me about your family and their attitude towards money. And I remember my parents making comments about friends of ours that had a lot of money and how, oh, they get that by cheating people, or, you know, one of our friends was a contractor and, oh, he just does this shabby work and charges a fortune for his houses. He really takes advantage of people, and if you want to make a lot of money, you got to take advantage of people. Those were the imprints that I had. So of course I wasn't able to manifest the money I wanted to. I had a belief that rich people were thieves and were dishonest. And one of my core values was honesty and integrity. So I had created gridlock to not allow my desired outcome to come to fruition. Boy, when that started to shift, everything changed. This week, identify your core values. Look at your belief system. Identify your mission. Why are you here? And just for the next month or two, what are your desired outcomes? Again, if you need some help on that, Toby@TobyChristensen.com. Shoot me an email. Let's work together. See if we can't bring some clarity on this and get you on the road to creating your amazing legacy just the way you want it. That's it for now. Have a great one. See you next week.